So I was just listening to my year wrapped on Spotify, and it really just got me inspired to like make this video where it was like wrapping 2018. So today I'm going to be diving into a few topics and I'm going to get into it right away. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into today's video. So first and foremost, I just want to say thank you to like my friends and family, my loved ones, my acquaintances, my peers, people I worked with, subscribers, followers, just anyone who has messaged me, pushed me, commented on something. I just want to say thank you because like this year would not have been 2018 without people supporting you from the sidelines, without getting any praise or without having any reason to, but just out of sheer being them and being a good person and wanting to see you succeed. I feel like without that support this year, I would not have made it. And I'm just really forever grateful for that because this year was really challenging. Like if I'm just gonna keep it 100, this year was really challenging. And the fact that I'm still here, that I handled it with grace, the fact that I'm still fighting for my dream, the fact that I still have an opportunity every single day when I wake up to keep creating, to keep being more of myself, to keep learning, to keep getting better, to keep building momentum behind the ideas that I wanna see out in the world is just really amazing to me. And I feel like that's what 2018 really symbolizes, is the fact that like we're here together and that like without each other, like we really don't have much. And I feel like we've all just kind of realized that like, you know, it's not about competing with another, it's about supporting each other, loving each other, uplifting each other, because then that stuff just comes right back around to you. So I just want to go over like some of the accomplishments from this year really quick. This year has been the year that I really like pushed my creativity to the limit. Like this YouTube channel has given me a platform to really just create and to share, and even just sit here and film this video today, wrapping up my year. Like we kind of just go through life without acknowledging how far we've come. And like when I look at these videos that I've made, when I look at like these moments that I helped share and create for other people, it really just makes me feel like I'm leaving my mark and like I'm immortalizing myself in the creations that I leave behind me. Previously, I was really insecure. I was really not confident in myself. I didn't want to sit here in this box and film something. And now that like I've completely just pushed past that barrier, like I feel like so much has just flooded in and like I'm just open to receiving it now, as opposed to resisting it a little bit. So that's just been really cool for me. In terms of spirituality, if we want to jump into that a little bit, I feel like this year spiritually I have grown so much as a person. I have so much more resolve. I have so much more faith. You know, the whole world could be collapsing around me, but I've found that like going within and finding that inner balance, that inner peace that is always there has been like my anchoring point this year. I didn't really get to know that until, you know, my entire life around me collapsed and I was forced to handle it with grace. And in that grace, I found like this love, this inner being that like is happy and that wants nothing but happiness for me and that is always radiating out from my chest area. That has just been huge for me. Like not identifying with my mind, but identifying with like my spirit and my soul and like this heart space and identifying with this thing that does not change, this thing that's at my core. And getting to know this person inside of here and not relating with this person so much that's always in my head and anxious and depressed and sad and ego and angry and confused has been really monumental for my life. And it's led to like all these different shifts where like I'm traveling to new countries for the first time. I'm doing things that I never thought I'd do. Like it's just really refreshing. And I feel like this year a lot of us have had an enlightenment, an awakening, whatever you call it, but we've all gotten that much closer to source and that much closer to each other in the process. So 2018 has been huge for that, and I'm just really grateful and thankful for that blessing, because it's a blessing that we're getting closer, that we're sharing more, and that we're being open to others and, you know, harmonizing around our differences and realizing that like we came here to heal that. My entire life has been shaken up. I don't want to get into too much detail about it, but like everything that I thought I knew has been like completely turned on its head. And I feel like this was the year that I really just had to focus on myself and go within and really just give some attention to like some things that I needed to heal and to get past. And I feel like now that I'm finally solving and resolving some of those issues, that like there's this inner being of light that is coming out to shine, and I'm finally getting to be myself and express myself in the ways that I want to. It's just really cool to see. And like last year, I could say that like I was the most insecure, not confident, afraid person, and now I'm out doing things that scare me every day. I took my first trip to Bali. That was amazing. I've worked for Beyonce at her wearable art gala. I've had my own celebrity clients. I've started a business. I've started a YouTube channel. I started putting myself out there more on social media. And like just those things, even though they seem small or whatever, it really is a testament to like, you know, continuing taking that next step forward and to really just keep pushing past your limits and past your insecurities and your lack of confidence, and really just honoring your light, honoring your truth, and really just pushing forward and really just being consistent in your effort to improve and be a better person. So for that, like 2018 has been amazing for me. My inner relationship with myself and source and God and energy and love, and really just finding that attunement to that energy that is all around us. I feel like this was the year that I really just became more sensitive to energy and vibes and like just all of that, and consciousness and awareness. I feel like it's just expanded tenfold. I feel like we've entered a new dimension almost. And I don't know, I've just been really receptive and really open to receiving new information and new ideas, and being open to receiving new energy when I'm around it, and interacting with it and multiplying, and really just making sure it's always coming from a good place, and really just finding something to love about it, as opposed to like last year. I feel like it was a lot of criticizing, it was a lot of judging, it was a lot of putting down, it was a lot of ego, it was a lot of yelling, it was a lot of like comparison, it was a lot of envy. And this year I feel like all of that has kind of been dissolved, and now we're just here uplifting each other. So 2018 has been like huge for that. In the same respect, I feel like, you know, when it comes to creativity and artists and stuff like that, music, film, writers have been on point this year. I feel like we've been highlighting things that we needed to talk about. The films that have been made have been amazing. The music that has been made has been amazing. It's just really cool to see everyone prospering in their own individual way, and like honoring their own individuality, and like all of us embracing that as a collective has just been really huge and really exciting. And I cannot wait for what 2018 has to offer, for more of those opportunities for us to continue to be ourselves and to share that uniqueness with each other. So like that makes my heart feel good. And just, I don't know, like 2018 was good. Like I feel like 2019 is the culmination of all of that work. Like 2018 was work. We laid a foundation. We got rid of insecurity. We got rid of lack of confidence. We started on projects that we've always wanted to do. We quit our jobs that we didn't like. I feel like this was just the moment where we decided that like, that's not cool. Like pretending to be someone that we aren't is not cool. Having to like placate our ideas and our visions to make other people happy is not cool. Doing what other people want us to do is not cool. And now it's all about just living for ourselves, living in our truth, and really just honoring like what we're here to do and what we're about and who we are and like what we'd like to see in the world. And like we're all just free to be ourselves and to do what we want to do and to create what we're going to create and live our lives how we want to live our lives. And I feel like we haven't had that before. You know, growing up, we always had like this expectation that was placed on us, or we were kind of having to fit into a society that we didn't have a say in creating. And now I feel like we're all being made more conscious of the fact that we create our own realities, and that we, our individual units, create the collective experience that we all get to enjoy with each other. And that right there is honestly going to take us so far. One of the biggest challenges and obstacles that I've overcome this year has probably been letting go of other people's opinions of me, and really just doing what I need to do and doing it sooner rather than later. Because before, I feel like I was really just thinking too much. I was in my head. I was not in my heart space. I was really just thinking too much about everything, what other people would think if I shared this or posted this, or if I created this, or if I launched this business. If I could go back at the beginning of the year and do one thing differently, it would probably be believe in myself a little sooner. Like, I'm gonna give a little monologue here. Like, I'm gonna talk to myself here. Trell, get up, get started, and really just be yourself, and don't be afraid to shine your light. Like, you got this. Like, you have good ideas, you have good visions. If you really just set out to be yourself and really just share yourself with others, people are gonna love you. And I don't know why you're being so like finicky about what other people think about you right now. I wish you would just be able to like see yourself for who you are, and that be good enough. Your opinion is the only one that matters. Get started creating today. I hope that you really just find love and passion and joy in what you do every single day. I hope that you get rid of things that aren't in alignment with who you are faster, quicker, with more ease. I hope that you get over any insecurities that you have or any lack of confidence, because you know who you are, you know what you're capable of, and I cannot wait to see what you do next, and I cannot wait for other people to enjoy it as well. So I wanted to end this video with what I'm grateful for, just because I'm grateful for so many different things, but I really just wanted to give a shout out to like every single person, whether it be a family member, a loved one, a friend, someone that I message on Instagram with back and forth to keep each other motivated, or just a follower or subscriber leaving a nice comment. I just wanted to give a thank you to you guys, because without you guys and your support, I don't think I would have made it through 2018. And as I go into 2019, I'm slowly but surely starting to form like a community of love and support, and that means the world to me, because I don't really have too many friends and I don't really have too many people that I can like connect with on interests that I'm particularly interested in right now. And it's just been really cool to see people come out of the woodwork, whether it's like a compliment or like keep going, or you make me proud, or like we look up to you, those type of things. Having your friends and your family members say that to you is probably one of like the most like heartfelt things that I've experienced this year. So I just want to give a thank you to all of you guys and everyone that has supported me thus far. It has been like monumental in my journey. I've honestly like been through so much. I've been to the brink of like my humanity. I feel like this year has really wiped the slate clean in terms of like the reality that I had around me as it collapsed. But from that rocking of my entire life, I found stability in this group of people that have supported me and loved me since the beginning. And for that, that's just really cool. So I wanted to end on a high note, and I cannot wait for what 2019 has to offer. I hope that you guys go into 2019 with a desire, a motivation to accomplish everything that you're setting out to do. I have nothing but faith in you. You should have faith in yourselves, most importantly, and I can't wait to see what you end up creating next. If you guys are having some goals down below, list them down in the comment section below. I'm interested to hear what you guys are working on or what you're wanting to improve on in 2019. And I'll see you guys on my next video. Peace. Oh, and if you haven't subscribed, like do that. That helps me out a lot. Bye guys.